Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a plan with me for the week of the 9th of November to the 15th of November, which is today. And I'm using this full box set that I have from Scribbles Print Co. It's very 90s, but it's also very planner girl related. So that's what I'm going with. You can see there's a Sailor Moon kind of vibe happening here. I got this on a grab bag last year, so I'm using it up. And to add to the spread, I'm using the new Simply Gilded Star Galaxy set. I think it's Sunset Charm, so it is in hollow foil. We're gonna go with it. Don't mention it. So, but I think that it really matches the colors of the kit, so that's what we're gonna use. And I will be pulling, because I only have the full boxes, I'll be pulling a few things from my stash pretty much in silver foil. And also I have this two Lil Bees hollow full boxes and half boxes, which is really good. So we're gonna work with this stash and let's get to it. So as I white out my sidebar, let me tell you about my week. This week was interesting. I left the house for work. Yay! It's so weird to say that you left your house for work, because, you know, for 30-something years in my life, that's the norm. That's what is normal, and not anymore, which is very interesting. And I'm really keen to see how the world changes in that regard, how we become different, how the perspective and how the expectations of life become different. If there's something that COVID taught us, is definitely that we can do things differently, at least on a workspace, and that is really fascinating to see and be part of, despite of all the bad things. For this spread, before I tell you about my week, for this spread I'm using the Sunset Charm Galaxy collection from Simply Gilded. And at first I thought it was absolutely going to match the spread, because the kit is really colorful. But at the end result, it was not of my liking, maybe because these are not my colors, and I don't know, I just don't think that it looks good at all. But that's okay, lessons learned. And that comes back to the point of my week. This week was really rough in the sense that I am constantly lately feeling down when I go to social media. I just think that I am comparing myself too much, or expecting a lot from myself when it comes to social media. And social media should be enjoyable, not a chore. So I was a little bit upset this week, and I tried to make something colorful and, you know, buy all the things, and I bought this pre-sale release, and I realized that I don't have to, you know, it's not because it's a collection that I have to have a collection. And yeah, that's just, I think that depressed me a little bit as well. and especially because this week, the week that I'm filming, I received my on forwarding address box. So I collated all of the purchases for the month and shipped everything to me, and it arrived, and I just looked at all of the beautiful things that I bought that just don't bring joy. They are beautiful, yes, but what was the intention behind that purchase? Was it to just collect an item? Was it to just have because I was worried to miss out? Or was it because I really wanted it and I will use it? So my word of the year for 2020 was intentional, and I failed. I really did. My purchases this year, albeit some were, most of my purchases were not intentional. Absolutely not. They were based out of fear of missing out, or out of desire to have the same thing that someone else has or do the same thing that someone is doing, which absolutely defeats the purpose of having a hobby. A hobby should bring you joy, should bring you relaxation, should bring you happiness, smiles, giddy feelings, and it's just not that anymore. It wasn't that when I opened the box. For some things, yes, it was. For some things, I'm like, oh, I love this so much. But for most of it was just like, oh, where am I going to put this? Or why did I buy it? Or when am I going to use it? So it has been quite a discovery, a late discovery, I should say, for a year that should be intentional. And maybe I shouldn't say that I failed on my word of the year. Maybe I should say that I've learned throughout the year what intentional means. I've learned that it's a process, and I've learned that yes, I am not being intentional. Yes, I'm still on the same mindset of buying all the things, even though I really cut back my purchases. So that's my little discovery for the week, and that's my little rant before I start going to the planning part of this video. So I put down all the full boxes. I also put down Coffee Monday. The script is from Simply Watercolor Co. The flag is from Arctic Paper Studio. So that Monday I went to the office. I had to try and organize some moving boxes for that specific office because we're moving from that location. The lease is ending, so that's what I went there to do, and it was a complete waste of my time. There was nothing packed. There were, even though supposedly someone went to pack things, there was nothing packed, there was nothing labeled, there were no boxes anywhere. It was just a waste of my time. But the good thing is, on my lunch break, I went to get my nails done. So that was the highlight of the Monday. On that Monday as well, I did the online grocery order, and I also uploaded my Halloween plan with me that I'll link down below, link on the screen for you. On the Tuesday, I worked from home, which was great. Paid my credit card and cleaned my litter trays, watered my plants, and started my intentional journey, or continued my intentional journey. So I downloaded some files that I had received as freebies or things that I had collected along the month on my emails. So I downloaded all the files, put them all on their respective folders, and print and cut some of the artwork that I got, just to see how I actually liked it printed. And I also organized some boxes in my office. But this whole intentional journey has been slow progress. And also I discovered that there are so many free online resources. Of course, the free stuff is never going to be as shiny, or it won't be as shiny or as rewarding, I should say, as something you buy. There's no rush. There's no, adrenaline rush into buying and receiving an a mail, and all of that. It's an instant gratification when you have something for free and readily available online. But that doesn't diminish the fact that it is a reward. You are actively doing something that you like. You're actively searching for something for your hobby. And again, a hobby should be something pleasant and not a chore. You should not get the feeling that you're less than anyone else out there in the interwebs just because you get your stuff for free and you don't have a foil machine or anything like that, and you're doing it yourself. You're nothing less, you're no less than anyone else just because you're not using something that has a brand attached to it. So if your washi is from AliExpress and you still have fun with your planning, and it's still functional for you and it still helps you, then why bother? Why bother with what others are using, what others are doing, what others are purchasing? What size is someone else's collection? So that has been really, really a slow process, a painful process. Sometimes I get really upset with myself and really sad with my choices, but it's a learning curve and I have to give myself some grace. Anyway, on my Wednesday it was payday, which was the best thing ever. Payday is always great. And I marked that down with a little girl from Planet Beautiful. It was also the day that I called my mom, and I marked that with a graceful planner sticker, clear sticker. The bin night is from by Sharina Jane, the little trash can icon. And the blue icon, or blue scalloped icon, is from the graceful planner as well. On the Thursday, I worked from home, and one of my cats, my oldest cat, had a vet appointment to get some. She was coughing a lot. I think she has cat flu. So we did some tests, blood tests and all of that, and it was $300 expensive, more than we were expecting. In November we always take her to get shaved, a lion cut. She's very fuzzy and it's really warm, so we just break all of the clumps of hair down and get rid of all of that so she can move around better and not be so hot. So that was, the vet appointment was at 9. Then I received my US box, and again I had major buyer's regret with that box, but it is what it is. It was all again clean litter tray day. It was also a day that I water my plants, and myself and the husband had a date night, an indoor, in the house date night kind of thing. So we just cooked a very good meal and we watched some TV together. We usually don't watch TV together, either because he's working or because he is sleepy when he has to do morning shifts or really early morning shifts. So we don't usually spend much time together watching TV, and that's one of the things that we do for date night. We watch one show together or something together. On Friday I went to the office, so I did half a day at home and half a day at the office. Again, it was another waste of time, although we did figure out what was going to happen with all of the stuff, and I sort of lit a fire under people's ass so they could actually get shit done, basically, because it's just like, I'm just the EA. I'm just here to coordinate and assist as best as I can, but I'm not gonna pack your shit for you. Absolutely not. It's not on my job description. I don't get paid enough for that shit. So that's what I did. The little finally sticker is from Studio Moki. I think that's the name of the shop. I'll link it down below. So yeah, it was kind of a waste of a time, but not as much as the Monday one. I also messaged one of my good friends, planner friends here in Australia, to sell some of the stuff that I received from my subscriptions to her. She is one of my saviors. She usually buys some stuff from me and I buy some stuff from her, so we have that arrangement going. So I messaged her and went to the market to buy some fresh veggies and fresh fruit with the husband. His 6-week holiday is coming to an end this Sunday, so that's gonna be weird not to have him around anymore for all the time. Good in a way and bad in a way. That Friday night I also did the voiceover for my previous plan with me, and I uploaded and scheduled a plan with me, so that was good. And I used this 2 Lil Bees hollow foil purple full box or checklist box that I got from a grab bag. I really love her grab bags, by the way. They're really, really good. Saturday I slept in, which was beautiful, and my husband and I, we went out of the house to a mall, and it's really rare for us to do, and I was a little bit upset because we didn't go as early as I thought. But the good thing is people were not at the mall, which was beautiful. Like, it was really, really empty for a Saturday. It was wonderful. And we went out to buy Christmas deco, although I cannot put the Christmas tree up yet because, you know the drill. I did get Christmas decoration and I was so happy. We also got some cat toys, and I bought myself a hair straightener to try and curl my hair in a better manner. But let me tell you, my hair does not keep curls as I wish it did. I curl it and it's beautiful, and 5 minutes, not kidding, 5 minutes later I look like a wet poodle. So it's just like, oh, why do I bother? But that's okay. On Saturday I spent the whole day filming hauls from the box that I received. I filmed, I think, 6 or 4 videos. I think that was the amount. It was insane, and I didn't finish on Saturday. It was too much. I took some pictures and I promoted my plan with me that I mentioned before, the previous one, the Halloween one. And no, not the Halloween one, the Nicole Alexa design one. I'll link it on the screen. So I did upload that, and I promoted that as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful kit. I was so happy with that spread. And I cleaned the litter trays, and that was pretty much my Saturday. It wasn't anything exciting aside from going out to shop Christmas decoration. Sunday I slept in, I did the laundry, I tidied up a little bit, and then I filmed this plan with me that you're watching. I also pre-planned, yes, I pre-planned my next week, which is a purple week. So I'm using just purple on my dailies. And if you're curious about my dailies, please let me know down in the comments below so I can actually take pictures or film a pre-plan with me kind of video for my dailies. It's very different from my weekly spreads. I mean, I do have a lot of stickers there as well, but it's a different format, it's a different situation, it's a different, everything's different. The idea behind it's different. And to mark that I was pre-planning my next week, I used a book stack from Fox and Pape. It was a freebie from Fox and Pape, and I like, oh, it looks like me when I'm pre-planning my following week, because I have all of my planners out, all of them. I have all of my sticker books out, and I just make a huge mess. So I'm like, yeah, this looks like me. And also on Sunday I called my mom, so that is pretty much my week gone, and it was a good week, albeit I've learned a few hard lessons on this one. Most importantly, lessons about myself and my word of the year. It was kind of a reflection week, I should say, but it was a good one, always a good one. And that's it for this spread, guys. Okay everyone, this is the finalized spread. I think it looks very different from what I'm used to. I don't like it at all. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Do you think that it's okay, or just shouldn't have gone with that kit or that washi? I just don't think it looks good. But that's the way things are. Sometimes you just can't, figure it out, and that's okay as well. I mean, trial and error is part of life as well as part of learning. So you're always learning, even if you've been planning for so long. That being said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to be advised when I upload a new video. Stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, wear a mask, and I see you on the next one. Love you, lottles. Bye!